Alex here with an event video on Stephen Lara versus the Department of Public Safety. Interest in this case stems from media coverage on allegations by a former Marine that state troopers deprived him of his entire life savings using a legal mechanism known as civil asset forfeiture.
After a veteran's life savings was seized during a traffic stop east of Reno last year, his lawsuit against the Nevada State Police can move forward after a recent state Supreme Court decision. The Nevada Supreme Court ruled earlier today civilians can sue government officials for monetary damages when their rights under the state constitution are violated. Marine Corps vet Stephen Lara had $87,000 in cash taken from him during a traffic stop. He was never arrested or charged with a crime. He got his money back once the Institute for Justice stepped in. An attorney for the nonprofit law firm said in part, quote, "The wheels of justice for Stephen Lara can finally move forward after being on hold for more than a year." The Institute for Justice said they will file a motion in the next several days to lift the stay of Lara's lawsuit.
District Court Judge Connie Steinheimer granted our request to provide electronic coverage of a hearing on a motion to dismiss, which we have already recorded and will publish shortly. Stephen Lara is represented by Ben Field, Wesley Haddad, and Jordan Smith. The state of Nevada and Highway Patrol are represented by Deputy Attorney General Nathan Hastings. Camera coverage of cases like this are made possible by the Nevada Bar Foundation, which granted our Nevada judges an award of $20,000 with $20,000 in matching contributions. You can learn more about the Bar Foundation, their mission, goals, and support by visiting their website at nevadabarfoundation.org. You can keep up to date with our coverage schedule by visiting the Media tab on ournevadajudges.com, and you can post any questions you have down in the comments below or send us an email at media@ournevadajudges.com.
What you're watching, the Nevada State Police considers a traffic violation. It happened last February 19th.
The driver of this vehicle was following that red and blue semi-truck too closely, less than a second following distance.
But instead of a quick traffic ticket, the driver is in for a very long ordeal for admitting what he has in the trunk. And that's where the trouble starts. The officer finds a stack of $100 bills totaling nearly $87,000, which is not illegal.
That money right there is for my two daughters. I take that money right there and I buy them things, put food on the table, I buy them clothes with that right there.
The money triggers more questions by more officers, including the DEA. Even though Lara has bank receipts for the money and explains he keeps the cash because he doesn't trust banks, troopers with the Nevada State Police confiscated all the money as part of a civil forfeiture. The law was designed to cripple criminals, but critics today say that a flawed federal and state law allows departments to benefit their bottom line. Here's how a federal adoption is so beneficial to agencies. When the officer sees cash, cars, or property, federal agencies take over the forfeiture, does the work, then gives the local agency a majority of the proceeds. We talked to Stephen Lara from Texas.
In the state case, we're challenging the constitutionality of these types of stops and seizures.
With the nonprofit Institute for Justice, attorneys on behalf of Lara filed a state lawsuit to stop forfeitures from happening to innocent people. The federal lawsuit was dismissed and all his cash returned after the national media picked up on the story.
I am glad that we are continuing to push this case because, yes, I have gotten my money back, and no, the fight is not over. We're going to continue to take the fight to the federal government, the state of Nevada, so that we can keep these things from happening to anyone down the road.
Lara doesn't want any innocent person to be stranded, penniless like he was. He was not arrested or even given a citation. He was left with only $10 in his pocket. His brother had to wire him money so he could feed his children, pay for a hotel room, and buy gas to get home.